Growing sunflower microgreens can be difficult, especially without high quality seeds. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to look for in sunflower microgreen seeds, how they should perform, and also where to buy them. For the best microgreens content, be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. That way you get notified every Tuesday when I come out with a new microgreens video. Man, when I think about my microgreens business journey and I think about the struggles I've incurred, I think sunflower microgreens were probably my biggest pain point throughout the whole process. Whether they would get moldy or the yields were off or there was just massive inconsistencies in seed quality, sunflower microgreens have definitely given me a run for my money. Because of this battle, I've learned how to keep high quality sunflower microgreens growing consistently, and I'm excited to share with you right now some of my tips on microgreen seeds, which are basically just as important as the growing process. First and foremost, the seed variety that you want for growing microgreens is called black oil sunflower seeds. So when you're buying seeds, you're typically going to be buying the black oil sunflower seed variety. Make sure also that these seeds are specifically rated for microgreens, but more on that later. It can be really hard to get your hands on good sunflower seeds for microgreens, and even the best seed companies will have bad seed lots sometimes. I've noticed that the sunflower seeds are typically more inconsistent than the other microgreens varieties. So seeds come in seed lots, which are essentially big batches of seeds that the farmer grows. Even seeds within the same seed lot can vary from seed to seed, but in general, seeds from the same lot will perform relatively similarly. With this being said, what you want to do ideally is find a seed lot that you specifically like and then purchase enough of those seeds to last you between 3 and 6 months. In that time that you're using those seeds, you want to be also testing other seed lots to figure out the seed lot that you're going to purchase next for the next 3 to 6 months after that. This will ensure that you always have high quality seeds that are going to perform as you expect them to. Test seeds from many different suppliers to figure out which seeds work best for you. Not every batch from a given supplier will be the same because they're buying multiple seed lots throughout the year. Nevertheless, each seed supplier does have their own specific supply chains and connections with different farmers. So you will see that the seeds are kind of consistent from supplier to supplier. Now, you won't always have the opportunity to test a seed lot before buying it in bulk. For instance, like if the seed company often sells out quickly of their seed lot. So this is why you do want to find a seed supplier that you do prefer to work with and like their seeds in general. I'll list off a bunch of different seed suppliers that I know of before we jump into other details about sunflower microgreen seeds. The most popular company that I know of is called True Leaf Market. They are probably the biggest supplier of microgreen seeds, and their seeds are typically very good, but I will say that the sunflower seeds in general are just very inconsistent. So try them out, see if you like them, see how they perform for you. Johnny Seeds is another very popular seed company, but less popular for microgreens because of their higher prices. Kitazawa is also another seed company. Sproutman, Sprout People, and Sprout House are also other seed companies, but they cater more towards sprouting versus microgreens. For those of you who live up in Canada, I know that Mums Seeds is a solid seed company. I've heard good things about them. And then there's another one that I know of called Sprout Master. I know of these seed companies because they service North America, which is where I'm located. So I can't really help that much with seed companies from other continents and countries because I just don't know. But join my microgreens support group on Facebook and you can ask in there based on your location because there's growers in there from all over the world and chances are somebody will know a supplier near your location. With this being said, also comment below and let me know your favorite seed suppliers and where you're located. That way we can all kind of learn and figure out what the seed suppliers are in the different areas. In order to tell if a microgreen seed is good, I look for a few different qualities. Before I even consider purchasing seeds, I make sure that they're definitely rated for sprouting and microgreens. What this means is that they've been triple tested for pathogens, they have high germination rates, and they're typically also organic and non-GMO. At first glance of the sunflower microgreen seeds, I want to see that they're physically big in size. I find that the bigger the seeds, the bigger the greens, and obviously we want big, fat, crunchy, delicious sunflowers that provide high yields as well. When growing the sunflower microgreens, it's important to have a good growing procedure. Without this, you won't know if it's the seeds that are giving you problems or if it's the way that you're growing the greens. So be sure to watch my video on how to grow sunflower microgreens. In germination, you want to see that most, if not all, of your sunflower seeds have in fact germinated and are off to a good start. You ideally don't want to see any mold forming or spreading across the tray, but if you see a little bit in there, it's okay. The sunflower plants should be nice and strong at this point, yellow in color, and happily pushing up on the trays above during germination. After these trays go under lights, the plant should still be growing very well, and the seeds should also be relatively easy to swipe off with your hands. If the seed hulls aren't easily coming off of the microgreens, or the greens just aren't really growing that strong, the seeds may be low in vigor or energy, and they might not be that high of quality. They should be ready for harvest after about a week under lights when their true leaves are starting to emerge through the cotyledon leaves. A nice nutty flavor is preferred, and they shouldn't really taste that bitter. You should also be getting decent yields that are probably over 20 ounces. Sunflowers can be tricky to grow, and the seeds are often inconsistent on the market, but I hope these past 4 videos helped, because once you dial them in, they are a very rewarding crop to grow. I'll do my best to help you get your hands on high quality seeds. If I get high quality seeds and they're performing really good, I'll add them to my website, and you can be using the same exact seeds that I use to grow microgreens. Now you know what to look for in a sunflower microgreen seed and also where to buy them. But if you're still having trouble sourcing seeds or just want to improve your seed game, be sure to join my microgreen support group on Facebook. That way you can ask other growers around the globe where they're getting their seeds. If you want to learn my exact procedure for growing high quality sunflower microgreens, click the video below or click the other video where I give a virtual farm tour of my whole space here in New York. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and be sure to share this video with your friends and other microgreens farmers so we can improve our seed quality. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.